Hi everyone, this week on the Rose for All channel, we'll be painting the little swim bait we made in the previous video and we'll be turning it in this beautiful little lure. If you want to see me build this lure, I'll put that link in the description. Like always, we'll start off with a full coat of white to cover the lead holes and the burn marks from the building process. Next, I'll coat the entire lure in this pearlized silver from Createx. Putting the pearlized paint under the normal paint will give the entire lure a really nice glittery effect. As a base for the scales, I'll spray some black on top and along the sides. All the colors I'm using in this video except for the pearlized ones are craft store acrylic paints for use with a hand brush that I thin down myself, saving me quite a bit of money in airbrush paints. If you want to see a video on how I thin my paint, please do let me know in the comments below and I'll make that happen. Before we wrap the lure in mesh, I dry the lure for a couple minutes with a heat gun. After that, I wrap the entire lure in mesh and go over all the black once again with pearlized silver. As you can see, the mesh I'm using has round holes and the wire is pretty thick. However, any fine mesh you can find should work. When pulling off the mesh, make sure that the paint is dry enough so that you don't mess up the scales you just painted. I peel the mesh off carefully to avoid pulling any paint off along with it. Because it was covered by the clamps, the inside of the joint is still black. We'll match that to the scales by fading the black out with silver. To give the belly some more shine, I mix some normal white with pearlized white. However, if you don't have any pearlized paint, only the normal white will do just fine. Make sure to cover the side a little as well, to make room for the fins to be painted on in a later step. To match the pink eyes I'm using, I'll cover all the scales in a really thin coat of pink. If you'd like to buy the same eyes I'm using in this video, I'll put a link to those in the description. To finish off the bottom of the lure, we'll paint the chin and the tail orange. For the fins I'm using this homemade stencil, and I'll be spraying them with the same orange from the previous step. Due to lack of space, I need to spray the fins right on the joint. Usually I would avoid this, but I think it turned out great in the end. To make the fins look more realistic, I line the stencil back up again and I spray the top and the base of it with a thin line of black. I forgot to film it on this lure, but to finish off the fins I take a normal pencil and draw a couple of lines along the fin. To finish off the lure, I'll cover the top in black. If you keep the coat of black thin enough, you should still be able to see the pearlized paint shine through. As a final step before epoxy, I'll glue on the eyes with superglue. With the epoxy, the hooks and the tail fitted, this is our finished product. If you have any questions or you would like to share your opinion, please do let me know in the comment section below. And with all that said, thanks for watching.